Election Yard here with a quick video on some breaking 2026 election news that hit the media today. Iowa Republican Senator Joni Ernst is not going to run for re-election in 2026. That's what's being reported by multiple outlets, including both NBC and CBS News. She hasn't announced it yet, but word is that this could come after Labor Day, and she's telling her inner circle that she will not seek a third term. Ernst was first elected in a very good GOP Senate year in 2014, then won re-election in a really tough race in 2020, despite the fact that Trump was carrying the top of the ticket. But now this would ostensibly be her first time running in a midterm year that doesn't favor her party. There were a couple of reasons why this might be the case that she's not running again. I'm not going to say that the state Senate special election in Sioux City is one of them. Sure, the timing is questionable, but I don't think that specific event is a major factor. We'll circle back to that. First, as I mentioned, it could be a Democratic year. History suggests it should be a Democratic year. Remains to be seen if it will be. And you may have seen Iowa get a lot redder in recent years, but it doesn't seem like Iowa Democrats are completely hopeless in this state. I'm not saying I'd put money on the Democrats making big Iowa gains or anything like that, but it's just that the win would probably wouldn't be at Ernst's back in 2026. Second, I genuinely think her town hall gaffe hurt her. We can debate how seriously, but it was a really bad look for Ernst. This was the one where she was confronted by angry constituents about people losing their health insurance. Someone said people can die, and then she said, well, we are all going to die. I mean, she might as well have just said, I don't care. And it got a lot of press, both in Iowa and nationally. And then her apology was obviously not one. It was snarky and dismissive. Her poll numbers took a hit. They weren't terrible from what we were able to see, but they took a hit. Voters were definitely going to be reminded of this during the 2026 campaign as well. Third, and this is where I'm going to mention that initial topic that I had, Governor Kim Reynolds, a Republican, is also bailing on her run in 2026. And it came as a surprise when she announced it. Now Ernst is taking a pass on re-election as well. Couple this together with some large Democratic overperformances in local special elections this year. I'm not going to sit here and tell you that this is anything major at this point, but add it all together, and it's definitely intriguing. Democrats have had some successes at the micro level in Iowa in 2025, and the two big statewide Republican office holders are bailing. I don't think it's worth overstating yet, but I'd keep an eye on this. I won't tell you that all these recent happenings in Iowa politics are something, but I don't think it's nothing either. It makes me want to know more about what's really going on down on the ground in Iowa to see if there is any movement back to the Democrats due to economic policy and so forth. Now, one thing to keep in mind here is that the GOP has a bench in Iowa, and the Democrats basically don't, save for a handful of people. The Republicans might be able to run somebody like Ashley Hinson, a congresswoman, for Ernst's seat, and win it because she lacks Ernst's baggage, and the state's still kind of red. You can't rule that out. But it looks like the GOP will have to defend 2 open seats here, and maybe more if some of their members of Congress run for higher office. Iowa bears some watching going into the 2026 midterms. I'm very interested to see where things over there go from here. ElectionYard.com is the place for election news and commentary, always without sleeves, always with snappy remarks. Subscribe and follow.